everybody. And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live at the Intercontinental Hotel, where it's standing room only, literally standing room. What a guest we have today. Inspiration Thursday like you'd never believe, with Mentalist Larry Soffer, bending spoons and forks and coins. I tell you, unbelievable. Tweets coming in fast and furious. It's no longer thick and fast, it's fast and furious. Let me just read a couple, Larry. When Jiko Ndongo says, "Oh my, I'm watching with my mouth wide open." Eric Kogi says, can Larry help us? Oh, Larry can stop the clock. Tell him to stop Al-Shabaab from crossing into Kenya from Somalia. Oh my. Anna Mukasa, you have to see this. My fork after watching Magical Moments.
It's crazy.
I gotta show you.
Crazy.
Larry, Willie, Ebu. Anna Mukasa, her fork. I hope she didn't bend it herself.
That kind of stuff happens, and if that happened to anybody else, or anything else like that, if lights started flickering, if the pot started boiling when the stove wasn't on, anything, anything like that, if anything happened, they can tweet in and they can let us know.
One more. Timothy Kamei says, the way that you bent the coins, even during harsh economic times, that doesn't even happen. Unbelievable. I mean, this is sick, like someone said. It's crazy.
Absolutely. And the potential that we have is this greater and even greater.
And it's energy. You know? I mean, your energy is going right through the screens. It's going into people's homes. So there's lots of energy all around us.
Look, once again, I don't say what I do is real, but I do believe in energy. In fact, I'll give you an example of something with energy a little bit later. I see we have some more people that have come to watch us.
They've been watching outside, and now they're all coming in now.
Exactly. And we'll use one of the ladies to do something with you in regards to energy. So the thing is that I do believe in that, but I also want to stress that it's not important to bend a spoon or read somebody's mind or to do any of these things that I'm doing here. What is important is that people believe in their own goals, in their dreams, and they achieve that, because that's going to serve some purpose in their life. My purpose is to inspire you to believe in your life and in your dreams, so you can change it and you can make it better.
Is that what gives you satisfaction?
Absolutely. When people come up to me and they say amazing things, like one time somebody came up to me at a famous horse race day that we have in Cape Town, and he said to me, "Are you Larry Soffer?" And so I said, yes. And so he says, "Well, I saw you 2 years ago here at this same horse race." I don't need to mention the name, nobody will know it. And you twisted a spoon for me. And I kept that spoon for the past 2 years on my shelf. And I look at that spoon every single day knowing that there's more to life. And that's kept me rehabilitated from drugs.
Whoa.
So when I hear things like that, I go, you know what? Anything is possible. You can achieve anything.
That's deep.
And that's what's important.
And you do this around Africa, right? I mean, it's not just Kenya. You've traveled around
the world.
Yes.
Around the world.
And in Africa in particular.
A lot around Africa.
Yes.
A lot. To Ghana, just came back from Tanzania, to Uganda. Was here before.
What do they think of you there? Do they think he's the Muzungu witch doctor?
Well, you know what happened here last time is that a lot of people said, well, what he's doing is juju.
Yes.
You know, and I don't believe that it's juju, and I'll tell you why. If you do something good, you're creating a good effect, right? You're creating something good. If you're doing something bad, you're going to have a repercussion from that bad, like whatever you did. Let's say you punched somebody, you're going to have something like that coming back toward you. And the reason for that is because let's say you punched me and that punch was unwarranted. I didn't do anything to deserve that punch. Maybe I did something to upset you, but I didn't do something to deserve that punch. How would you feel about punching me?
Right now?
No, if you did punch me and I didn't do anything to warrant that punch, how would you feel?
I'd feel pretty bad afterwards.
You'd feel bad about it. And when you feel bad, do you have less power or do you have good power, or do you have more power?
Less power, negative power.
You have less power, right? So the more bad things you do, the more power you actually take away from yourself. And the more good things you do, the more good you actually get bigger and you feel stronger and you feel more alive, because you're actually enlightening people and lifting people out of their daily hassles that they're in. You know?
Is that what they mean, Larry, when they say what goes around comes around?
Exactly. So if I was doing bad things or juju, I wouldn't be standing here again today after so many years, because I was in Kenya before, and we actually spoke before.
6 years ago.
Yeah. And yeah, I wouldn't be continuing to do this because I would have less power, and less power wouldn't expand my repertoire of what I'm doing, of the things that I'm showing you.
Yeah. Speaking of showing what you got, show me something else.
That makes sense, though, right?
A lot.
I mean,
Absolutely.
bad things. Bad creates bad, and good creates good, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
And I believe that magic is the creation of our wildest dreams. So go out and create your dreams and create the impossible.
Yeah, I wish a lot of people would hear you say that, because, you know, people do a lot of bad things to other people.
Absolutely, and it's not worth it because you're actually taking away from yourself.
Yeah.
In South Africa, we have something called xenophobia. I don't know if you've heard of it.
It's huge.
And that's so bad because we're all energetically connected, and I'll do something with you in just a moment that will show how we are all energetically connected. And if you're hurting somebody else, you're actually hurting yourself. But if you're doing good to somebody else, you're doing good to yourself.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Excellent. I like that, Larry. I like that. Go on. What else you got?
So let's try something. How about I get you to think of anything?
Okay.
Think of anything. It could be something in this room. It could be a name. It could be a word. It could be anything. It could be somebody in your life. Absolutely anybody.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to change your mind.
Okay.
Good. You change your mind.
Yep.
Change your mind again.
To something else?
Yeah. Somebody or something else. Up to you.
Yep.
And I want you to change your mind again, but this time commit to that thought.
Okay.
So you've got something random in your mind. There's no way that I could know what you're thinking.
There's no way.
Yeah. Okay, just look at me. Okay, I'm getting this is a person that you're thinking of. It's a family member.
Yep.
Now, we haven't pre-arranged anything. We haven't discussed anything. There's no way that I could know who this person is.
No way.
Nobody in this room knows who this person is.
Well, they may know the person, but I didn't mention it to anybody.
Okay, do they know the person's name, or they just know of the person?
They probably do.
They probably do, but they don't know that you're going to think of this right now.
No.
Okay. It's your son that you're thinking of.
Yes.
I'm getting quite an energetic boy, very sporty kind of character.
Yeah, he loves football.
A very jokey kind of character.
He's a Springbok, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bucker.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just keep thinking here. I'm getting a little bit of a practical joker, and he doesn't like to listen to his mom. Is that right?
100%.
He loves to tease her, run around in circles. This is the idea that I'm getting.
Yes.
Kind of, and play and tease her.
Yes.
And stuff. Just look at me. Is this your son, Jamal?
Shut up, man. I'm walking off the set. What? No, come on, man. You can't do that. You're in my head.
And in a moment, you're going to get into mine, but there's no way that I could have known that. But what I do is I try to hear your voices, see the pictures that you're thinking.
And you can hear, I mean, you can see the name,
and I can see what he's doing with his mom and how he likes to tease her and how he's a little bit of a practical joker. He's, you know.
And the name, I mean, it's not a common name.
Yeah. Still a young boy, right?
Yeah, he's going to be 8. He's going to be 8, yeah. Jamal. Oh. That's deep, man. That's deep, but scary at the same time.
I totally understand. In fact, maybe we can get you to do something with me. Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah. Should we get you to read my mind?
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I need you to face me.
What? To face you, yeah?
Yeah, so should we get you to face me like this?
Okay.
Okay, great.
So that this camera can see
what you're writing. So you're actually going to read my mind. You're going to write down whatever you get on that pad.
Can I borrow your pen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And can you, or maybe even if you stand here like this.
Like
so
that?
Just here, just here, just here. And if we could get them over here.
Okay.
Okay, great.
This is me reading your mind.
Yeah, so I'm going to think of a 3-digit number. And a 3-digit number is quite complex.
Yeah.
It's not going to be simple like 1, 2, 3, for example, okay? I'm going to send that number through to your mind one number at a time. I don't want anybody to see the number that I'm writing, so if we could even get this camera off me, I'm going to show it right at the end.
Okay. Okay, don't worry, he's not on.
Okay, great. Because I really want this to be a surprise. I just got to think of my number here.
Okay.
I want you to give space for 3 numbers across.
Yep.
And write them large so everybody at home can see.
Gotcha.
Jeff, I'm getting that you have a number in your head already. Can you just wipe that out of your mind? Okay.
Wiped.
Okay, good. Okay. I've got a number here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to leave my marker here, and I'm going to send you one number at a time. None of my numbers are 0, and none of them are repetitive. I want you to just relax your hand, here,
okay.
So you can look at me properly, and you can show the camera afterwards, or maybe you guys can just focus in on what he's writing. Okay,
good.
but I want you to be relaxed here, okay? So none of my numbers are 0, and none of them are repetitive, like 111 or 222. They don't have any sequence, like 123 or 246 or 579. It's a completely random, and it's a difficult number. And the reason why I've made it that way is so if you get this wrong, it's okay.
Knowing me, I probably will, but go ahead.
But if you get this right, this will be unbelievable.
It's going to be massive.
So here comes the first number.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Just listen to my thoughts. Here we go. You got something? Whatever you got, write it down. Don't show me, just yeah. Okay. Just by the way, was that a number 6?
No.
What was that?
Shall I tell you?
Yeah, you can tell me.
8.
Okay, good. You're good. You're doing well. You're doing well. Okay. I'm just checking here. Here comes the next number, all right?
Yeah. I feel like a robot.
Here comes the next number. You got it?
No.
Try again. Whatever you got, write it down. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Here comes the last number. Just remember, there's no sequence or anything like that, so just try and get whatever I'm thinking. Don't think about things too much. Just try and get the first thought that comes into your mind. And they're not repetitive, like 111 or anything like that, okay? Did you get something? Did you get it? No? Okay, try again. Whatever you got, write it down. So I have no idea what you wrote, but everybody at home can see, right?
Yeah.
If your number matches mine in any way at all, this would be insane, right?
Totally.
Because this is literally a number between 100 and 1,000.
I'm going home.
My number was 893. What's yours?
893.
That's unbelievable.
Oh.
That is unbelievable.
No.
Most people get 2 out of 3. You got all 3.
Does that mean I'm smart, or
it means that you were able to receive my thoughts? You know,
let me see that again.
You know, in any kind of communication, there's always a sender and a receiver, and you received that so beautifully.
I'm the receiver. One more with an audience. You do one more before we go. Before we go, yeah. Come.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's amazing.
This is Caroline. Caroline from the hotel.
Caroline, nice to meet you.
That's Larry.
Very, very nice to meet you. So Jeff, if I could get you to stand here.
Okay.
Maybe we could move this out of the way.
Fire extinguisher, my prop.
Yeah. We'll just get this here. And, okay, great. Cool. So come stand over here like this. Can you pull up your sleeves for me, please, Jeff?
Pull them up.
Yeah, and just stand here like this for me. And you're going to stand here. And it's Caroline.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you, Caroline.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, great. Caroline, you're just going to stand straight on like this. Okay, great. Cool.
893.
Unbelievable.
That's deep. That's deep. Sleeves are up.
Perfect. So I believe that we're all energetically connected, and if any of these things have happened to you at home, you can just kind of say yes in your mind. I'll get your thoughts. So, and if you guys have experienced this, you can tell me if you have. Okay. So have you ever finished somebody else's sentence?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah? or knew what somebody else was going to say before. Exactly, before they said it. Yeah, and you've experienced
Absolutely.
that like right now, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So have you ever maybe thought of somebody like your husband or your wife? You're about to call them, or maybe a good friend of yours,
And then they call you back.
and they call you, and they're calling you in return.
Yeah.
You've experienced that.
Right.
Maybe you thought of an old friend or work colleague. You haven't seen them in a long time. And after thinking about them or talking about them, you bumped into them somewhere like in a restaurant or something to that effect. That's happened to you guys? And I can see that's happened to a lot of you at home. So right now, first of all, those experiences that I just mentioned, those and many more, just prove that we're all energetically connected. I believe that. I don't know if you believe that, but I'm going to connect your minds here tonight. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, so Jeff and Caroline, right? I want you to just look at each other. You've never met each other before? No?
I see you in the hotel.
Oh, you've met her in the hotel,
Yes.
but just by the way?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So just have a good look at each other, and I want you to get a good idea of what one another looks like, because in a moment I'm going to ask you to envision one another in your minds with your eyes closed. Got that? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. You can face the front and close your eyes. And I want you to imagine a garden path in your minds, an entrance to a maze, if you will. You both got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And I want you to both start walking down that path. Just in your minds, just walk down that path. And as you're doing that, I want you to feel your bodies becoming relaxed. Just feel yourselves becoming more and more relaxed. As that's happening, the path is starting to sway and bend. And as it's doing that, you're becoming more and more relaxed. Caroline and Jeff, you're starting to near the end of the path right now, and there's a mirror approaching both of you. Do you both see that mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. You guys are doing great. Caroline, instead of seeing yourself in that mirror, I'd like you to start seeing Jeff. Do you see Jeff in your mind? Okay, good. Jeff, instead of seeing yourself in that mirror, I would like you to start seeing Caroline. Keep it clean. Just keep focusing on that image in your minds. I want you to be aware of every emotion, of every sensation, of every touch, because in a moment you're going to feel me touch you, you're going to feel where I touch you, how many times I touch you, and so on. Don't say anything. Just raise your right hand if you felt me touch you. Nice and high, please. Great. Lower your hands. Point with your right hand to where you felt me touch you. Very good. Lower your hands. You guys are doing great. Now count how many times in total I touched you and show everybody on your right hand. You guys are doing really awesome. Just lower your hands, lower your hands. Everybody in the studio here can see what's going on, and they're going to tell you what happened in just a moment. I'm just going to stand over here for a second. Jeff and Caroline, I would like you to extend your right arms out to the side, please. Okay, and just bring your arms in a little bit closer to your chest, but keep your arms straight. That's perfect. And not so close, not so close. That's great. Jeff, it's important that you keep your eyes closed, okay? Keep your eyes closed for me. Point to where you felt me touch you right now. Great, you guys are doing awesome. Just lower your hands, all the way down, Jeff. That's great. Keep standing up straight. And just keep your eyes closed there for me. Point to where you felt me touch you right now. Very good. Lower your hands. Keep looking in that mirror. Caroline, instead of seeing Jeff, you're starting to see yourself. Jeff, instead of seeing Caroline, you're starting to see yourself. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. You're going to open up your eyes and feel refreshed. 3, 2, 1. Open up your eyes. Now, they have no idea what just happened, but we're going to get everybody in the studio audience to shout out loud what just happened. Should we tell them?
Go on. What happened?
Yeah? Okay, so we're going to tell them here. So, did I touch Caroline?
Yes. Yes.
Every single time?
Yes.
Did I ever touch Jeff?
Come on.
Not
Who
at
was
all.
touching me?
But the really weird thing is that every time I touched her, you felt it in exactly the same place.
No.
You're kidding me.
Now, the really weird thing is that this effect lasts for about a week.
So every time she touches herself?
Exactly.
Can I put my sleeves down?
You can. Thank you very much, Caroline. You were awesome.
Goodness. Thank you,
so much.
Caroline. Great
Thank you.
job. Fantastic.
Thank
Larry.
Thank you very
amazing,
much, Jeff.
Amazing.
It was
amazing
awesome. Thank
stuff.
you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm scared of you, man.
I know how you feel.
Well done, man.
I know how you
Congratulations. Keep doing what you do.
Thank
and
you.
thanks for coming to
Thank
Kenya.
you.
Thanks to Moshe
Thanks for having
and
me.
everyone having you
Such
here.
a pleasure.
It's going to
Yeah.
be a great weekend.
Absolutely.
How do people get in touch? Twitter at Larry Soffer?
At Larry Soffer, the website's larrysoffer.com. So it's Soffer, S-O-F-F-E-R. And on Facebook, Larry Soffer, or the fan page is something different. It's The Magic of Larry Soffer.
The magic of
And
Larry
that-
Soffer.
Exactly.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for
Appreciate
having me. It was
Appreciate
great. Thank you.
Wow. Unbelievable. I'm still touching myself, man.
Maybe it's Caroline.
What a guest. What a show. What a mentalist. Unbelievable stuff. And I hope you've had a great time as I have on this show. Keep tweeting at Larry Soffer, at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag magical moments. This is what we mean when we talk about Inspiration Thursday. Getting you out there thinking you can be the best, like Larry said, that you can be. Next week, new show, new topic, new guests, same place, same time. Keep it tuned every Wednesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. right here on Kenya's television network, KTN. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night. Good luck.
Thank you.